Hello, good evening to all the beautiful souls out in this community um, for whom I'm actually doing the spiritual work. Now, today in the morning, I had time to upload a video on the divine masculine and their energies at this point in time after the full moon. So, check it out if you want to. And if you have any comments or anything that you might want to share, shoot me an email and we'll get to the bottom of it. So now I'm looking at another sign. This is an earth sign right now that I'm looking at, and the Capricorns. They are the ones who have come on my table for their love reading at this point in time. So I have the cards spread out over here for the Capricorns, another earth sign. They represent the goat, okay, very stubborn people in their own way, not stubborn all the time, but they can be pretty stubborn if they have to, because again, they have certain belief system that is ingrained into their system. So that belief system, if somebody messes around with that, they won't be too happy living with a Capricorn, So again, with Capricorns, this is my observation because of the earth sign that they are. Their feet are very firmly planted on the ground, You would hardly ever see a Capricorn do something extremely wrong in that way. They too like money. They are kind of, they love to save, They are not that, people that would love to go spend the money just like that. They love to have fun. Capricorns, of course, don't get me wrong. They love to have fun. But at the same time, they do not want to abuse that, whatever they have with them. Plus, the fact is that with Capricorns that I have seen in my lifetime, most of them have climbed the ladder as they have aged, which means they get better with age and time, okay? It's like they climb the mountain, they are the mountain goats, or they are those animals who slowly and surely they love to climb the ladder. So if you see a young Capricorn, the feelings that you will get from him or her would be far different than if you meet an aged Capricorn. Okay, so they kind of move up the ladder in every respect, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, in their career, in their wisdom, everything. They are the mountain goats that climb. So that's Capricorn to me. I personally love Capricorns, to be honest with you, okay, because I feel that, their sense and sensibility is very good in the rightful places, at least most of the people that I have met. So I kind of gel well with the Capricorns as well, So I have seen them from a very close distance as well, okay? So in a nutshell, I'll tell you more about them as we, whatever I remember, as we go along the reading. So over here, again, the 11 card spread for the Capricorns for the month of December 2018, 1st to the 15th. Take whatever resonates with you and don't take what doesn't, okay? Now, this reading is a lot of cards out here that you can see as well, okay? I'm trying to get an entire picture of the Capricorns and their significant others in their love situation for this period in time. Now, what I see is what I will tell you, okay? For the significant others in the lives of the Capricorns, in the month of December 2018, going forward 1st to the 15th, these people have had to let go of something, the significant others. And that is not that they have done it out of their own will, but their situation has kind of forced them to abandon their kingdom that had crumbled in front of them. Okay? Their throne has taken a worn out look. They are not happy. They were not happy with their situation. That could be, I'm guessing, their family situation that they had in their lives. Okay? So therefore, they had to kind of let go of that kingdom after a certain point, because they could not deal with that situation, or even if they are still in their kingdom, they are not the most happy people as of December 2018, which is, of course, for the significant other, is calling for a situation of death. So it could be a situation in their family life, or it could be a situation between them and their karmic, if they have any. When this particular weathered, beaten, kind of crumbling situation is calling for a death in here, which is, for the significant other, is giving rise to the Ten of Pentacles situation that he or she is willing to welcome into their lives. Okay, so they are kind of closing one chapter and opening up another chapter in their life. Okay, with the Capricorns in here in the month of December, going forward 1st to 15, and is getting ready for a commitment that he or she wants to make to the Capricorns. Okay, internally the person is getting ready to propose. Internally, the person is getting ready to offer the cup of love, although he or she is not doing it right away. Okay, but that would be the significant energy in the lives of that significant person for the Capricorns in the month of December of 2018. So that's a good energy, but that energy is coming in after this person has been or is going to close some door in their lives. Okay, and that is giving rise to another situation which is going to be beneficial for the Capricorns in the month of December 2018, 1st to the 15th. Okay, for the Capricorns themselves, if I relate the two cards in here, it looks to me that the Capricorns had been involved in a battle situation with their significant other, okay, at whatever point in time. And the battle has been quite strenuous for both of them, okay. In the end, of course, what has happened before December is going to start, the other person has succumbed in front of the Capricorn. Okay, which means the victory is that of the Capricorn in the situation, in the love situation. So something has happened between the two of them that has made the Capricorn feel victorious. But at the same time, this victory, the question is whether this victory for the Capricorn is worth all the trouble that they had to face because of the situation in here. Okay, and this has been done by the Capricorns in a very sneaky way. I'm sorry to say that, don't get me wrong, guys, but that's the energy I'm seeing and that's the energy I'm communicating to you. Okay, I have no hand in this. I'm not making up any stories. The cards are right in front of you. Okay, so this victory or this battle that the Capricorns had been fighting over their love situation was done not very brutally honest way, in a brutally honest way. That's what I wanted to say. Okay, they had also been doing their little wishy-washy kind of street smart little cunningness, being a bit shrewd in this kind of a battle. So they were doing their work, but they were doing it in that sneaky kind of a way to bring this situation to a point where the significant other has lost the battle. Okay, again, now this is a question, as I repeated, and I'm going to, as I said, and I'm going to repeat this, is whether this entire thing was worth so much of trouble, or if they would have been able to leave it in the hands of the universe to have done this work for them. But again, nobody has any control on these kind of situations. So it did happen, and this is how things have moved in their love life with the significant other. And it's going to move in the month of December 2018, 1st to the 15th. Okay. Now the cards and energies that is crossing the two of them in here tells me, now again, both these energies, I'm taking it together for both these people in here. One is that of the Queen of Cups, okay? But this side of the Queen of Cup is different from the other side of the Queen of Cup, okay? This side of the Queen of Cup is a person who has gone through a lot in her life or in his life, okay? They know the pain, they have seen the trauma, they had their share of troubles in one sentence, okay? So, but at the same time, this queen is very wise, okay? She has that power to absorb all those pains and traumas and to become wise with her age and situation as they had been teaching her in the real life. So therefore, this queen is now sitting, quietly absorbing those conflict situations in themselves, in herself or in himself, okay? Trying to understand everything, getting wise at the same time. But at the same time, this queen is also a very independent person, She's capable of looking after herself if the need arises, where she doesn't need the help of anybody else in her life. So that's the kind of energy that is crossing the two of them in the month of December, along with the High Priestess here, where their intuitions, both their intuitions are doing their role or playing their role. Okay, so on one hand they have the Queen of Cup, on the other hand they have the High Priestess. So intuition plus reality of the situation, okay, as to what has happened, how things have happened, and what they should be doing and how they should be reacting to those situations. The pain, the trauma, the conflict, the betrayal, the everything, whatever has happened in their lives along the way is something that they are now evaluating by themselves. But at the same time, they are keeping their options open to become independent if the need arises for their love situation, where they're more than capable of doing things on their own, not having the codependency factor on one another so much, okay? And plus they have the intuition, the knowledge, the wisdom they have learned along the way, which is also kind of giving them a realization of their inner self, of their spiritual self, of their mental self, in understanding whatever has happened along the way. Okay, so that's the crossing energy of the two people in the lives of the Capricorns. Now in the foundation card, I've got 4 of them. The first card is telling me that they are both looking for a new beginning in their lives, okay? Both of them, just not one person. So the Capricorn and their significant others, they're both looking for a new beginning in their life. And this is the time that they can actually think about it in a very realistic way, okay? Because the universe is going to grant them the permission to open that door or open that chapter in their life where they can think creatively, understand themselves better after all that has happened, okay, in the foundation card. So to begin something new in their love life, okay, which could be anything that they might think about creatively to understand and do something for one another. At the same time, they should be careful not to behave like the Knight of Sword, which is, telling me that they should be slow a little bit. They should they should take one step at a time. They should not fly through the entire process, because if they fly too quick, then it might end up, in a wrongful way, or in a situation where one will not agree with the other, or one will not kind of work with the other. So both of them will have to be on equal vibrational level to go through these energies in the most harmonious way. So even though this energy will be there in their foundation, where they would want to rush through everything, pick up their sword and fly through the air, not heeding the advice or not getting into the right mode of doing things in the most natural process, this kind of an energy will still be prevalent. So take care, guys, to make sure that you all do not rush too quickly or too soon to complete this process, okay? Because at the same time, both of you all have the ability, a lot of ability. The significant other, the Capricorn themselves, you all have the divine power. You all have the capability of doing far bigger things than what you probably have done before in your love life, okay? So give the universe that option to bring it forward to you, instead of you rushing forward and doing things on your own and kind of messing it up. If that happens, try to have your faith on the universe and believe in the destiny of yourself and your significant other, because you guys have the ability to juggle and do far greater things than most of the other people could or can do, okay? So take care to keep these foundation energies in mind, which is, if you do the right things, this is only going to guarantee you success and a new beginning in the foundation, okay? The start, your things are opening up, okay, Capricorns? Your love life issues, whatever you had, will slowly be taken care of by the universe if you have done the right thing. If you have not, or your significant others have not done the right thing, that's a different story. But if you guys have both done the right thing, then the universe is going to bless you with that kind of a knowledge, with that kind of a vision, of that kind of, the same vibrational level on the same platform, to get into the Ace of Sword energy, to begin something fresh. So in the foundation card, the two energies in the middle, keep that in mind, while the next two energies on either side are really good energies if you can work from this to this in the most harmonious way, okay? So that's the foundation card for the Capricorns in their love life. Just keep those energies in mind as you cross through your journey in the month of December 2018, 1st to the 15th. Now, as far as their past energy is concerned, that for the Capricorns, they have gone through a lot as well in the process of their love life that I can see, okay? Now, the story could differ from people to people. The issues could be different from person to person. It's very difficult to pinpoint and see this was the issue or that was the issue. But certainly there had been there had been issues in their love life, okay, as far as I can see. Now, I did not do the reading for Capricorns in the month of November, so I'm not really quite sure how the energies are progressing. When I do the next reading in the month of December, I would be able to see how these energies are being worked upon by the significant other and the Capricorns themselves. But in the past, definitely, the Capricorns went into the mode of the Queen of Swords, okay, where she knew that she is wise, she's intelligent, she is capable, okay, she's preserving this is the epicenter, she's preserving all her emotions, her spirituality, everything right here, okay? That's where she knows. But at the same time, this queen is not like the other queens, okay? If you do something wrong to her, she's not going to forgive and forget you ever, okay? That's the energy, that's the past energy of the Capricorns, okay? So again, this is the past, but this was the energy in the past as well, where they also wanted, or they were quite enthusiastic about building up a teamwork, having collaboration with your significant other, doing the right things rightfully, being one of those team players where she or he wanted to bring people together into their lives to build up something for their future in their love life, okay? She or he also had the past energy of the King of Cups, okay? Now this King of Cup, again, for whatever reason, is King of Cups is all about love, okay? Cups is all about love to me. They wanted love also. The Capricorns wanted love, but at the same time, this person in this card is a very spiritual person, okay? But that spiritual person, so people think that the person is very spiritual. People have wrong notions, thinking that, oh, this person cannot do anything beyond and above that threshold, but no, that's a very wrong kind of a situation if they have thought about the Capricorn in the past like that, because this person, being in the King of Cups mode, could also be playful, could also be jovial, could sometimes be even silly, when it concerns their love situations. But at the same time, they were wise, they had the wisdom because of the King and the Cup situation in their life. They had the wisdom, they had their spiritual guidance, which of course had wanted them in the past to start a new beginning with the person they love. Okay, and that was their wish for in the past energy, that they wanted, like the Fool, to jump into the new landscape, to begin their love situation with the person they actually have loved or are still in love. Okay, that was their past energy that I have just noticed I've just got the cards and I'm telling it to you. Okay, now going forward in the present energy in the month of December, what is the physical 3D energy of the Capricorns was my question, and this is what I get. They definitely want, this is the wish card again, okay? They definitely want the happiness to flourish in their love life, okay? There is no doubt about that. Whatever has happened in the overall energy level, it's okay. But in the physical 3D, they also want to bring back the wish fulfillment in their lives. And now that they are realizing that, they are also realizing whether this battle that they have fought before, was it worth it? Or would it have been better if they had left the battle as it is and given the universe a chance to find the truth for them? But at the same time, this kind of it's not negative, but this kind of an energy is going to be there in the minds of the Capricorn, where they would now decide whether any battle that they will fight in the future going forward, whether it's really worth it, whether it's not worth it for their love situation, okay? Because at the same time, in the physical world, they are giving their wisdom a priority now, okay? They are definitely giving their wisdom a priority. So they have also learned some lessons along the way, okay? Although I'm not getting those cards that tell me the lessons have been harsh and that their learning had been harsh or hard lessons. Not those are not the cards I'm getting over here. But the entire situation is telling me that they are also getting wise with every step in their way, where they are also giving their wisdom a priority to understand how they should behave going forward in their love situation, because they themselves are in the Nine of Pentacle energy, okay? Because this Nine of Pentacle energy is that they are nourishing their own inner core values, okay? They are nourishing their own gardens, they are nourishing themselves. So therefore, being wise, they are able to understand that the first thing you need to do in any kind of love situation is to also nourish yourself before you nourish the other person. Okay, because only when you are fulfilled as a complete individual, you will be able to give the same reciprocation or the same vibrations or the same energy back to your loved one or to the significant other. But if you're always on the other side of the plane, you won't be able to reciprocate or give back the same energy. So going forward in the month of December, in their physical world, they are now wishing for their fulfillment, they are wishing for their happiness to come back to them, and whether they are questioning themselves whether any other battles in their life that might come up, along the way, will it be worth really fighting as they have done in the past, or will they just let it go and leave it on destiny and the universe to take their judgment call on that, which is of course the wisdom and the priority, as I said, is also making them nourish themselves now. Okay, because they are being able to walk through that and realize what has happened in the past and what it has served for either them or the significant others. Okay, so just winning a battle in the course of your love journey and feeling victorious is not the end game, guys. Okay, you need a little bit more than just the battle over situations in your love life. Okay, you need that spiritual wisdom, you need the patience, you need your prayers, you need to understand, like the hermit over here, as they are going to be doing in the month of December, giving their wisdom the priority more than anything else in this physical world, which is of course bringing in, again, see the card over here, it's beautiful and I love this energy, is making the Capricorns feel whole by themselves. Okay, so therefore this nourishment is what perhaps was missing from their lives before, and this is what they are bringing back in their life once again in the month of December 1st to the 15th, 2018. The future energy for the Capricorns going forward in the month of December a little bit. Of course, they are wishing, they are grateful. Okay, they are feeling obliged to the universe for whatever is going to transform in their love life from here onwards. Okay, they are happy, they are blessing, they feel blessed. Okay, and that's why they are offering their cup of love back to the universe in gratitude, in prayer, for what the universe has given them. At the same time, they want to rush forward again. Okay, Capricorn, guys, this is the card that tells me that they want their love life to flourish, no doubt about it. But every time, when certain things are coming in place, there is all of a sudden this energy that kind of disturbs the flow of the other energies in the middle. Okay, so again, going forward in the month of December, this person keeps their emotions at the back of them. Okay, and that's why this person is blindfolded riding a horse. The horse is also very swift, kind of an untamed energy. That's what I would like to say, kind of an untamed energy. When the person is untamed in their attitude, in their actions, they want to do everything at a single go. Let's do this, let's do that, let's rush through, let's break off, let's build, those kind of feelings. Okay, no emotions for other people, or they're not showing their emotions to other people, keeping the emotions in hiding. Okay, so just after this beautiful card, I get this energy which again kind of upsets the whole entire flow of the energies over here. Okay, but this energy is going to be there for the Capricorns, and that's what I'm telling you. So guys, watch out for this energy when it kicks in for you. Okay, because if you can take control of this energy, certain good things are in your hand, which the destiny and universe is going to give you. And that is where you will be able, if you can tame this emotional problem in yourself, if you can tame yourself, keep your emotions in check, not keep them in hiding, not forget about them. You will be able to perform that magic, really. And this time you will be able to do the magic, not the universe, okay? So you will be the magician to bring back the magic of love in your life once again. Although at the same time, it's true that you still have a lot of work to do. So you guys have done something in the past. Either you or your significant other or both of you, you'll have kind of messed up the situation a little bit here. I mean, that's the energy I'm getting, okay? You'll have messed up the situation a little bit here and there, which has put you guys back into action again, okay? Which means that you will have to start again and carry the wands on your back and do a lot of work towards building this relationship. And once you do that magic, okay, once you are able to perform that magic, you will be in the the page of a pentacle mode, where you will have the golden globe in your hand. Okay, you will be prepared to take the next step forward. Okay, or else the person who is looking at you will think that you have everything that you can offer to the other person, and in reality it may be so that you are actually getting prepared to go forward into the next course of this love relationship, okay, by holding on to the globe in your hand at this point in time. But keep in mind, in the future energy, you guys, I'm talking to the Capricorns, you'll do have a lot of issues that you need to take care of before you can actually jump back into the whole game, to reconstruct and rebuild something just between the two of you. So there are a lot of problems still existing in your life. It could be in your family life, it could be in your personal life, it could be in your career, in any situation, okay? In any situation. So that needs to be taken care of in the future before you proceed forward from then onwards. But this energy is a good energy. So somewhere in the future, good things are coming up to you, and that's why you are feeling grateful. You are feeling happy, and you're offering. But again, this energy kicks in where after feeling happy, you want to rush through the entire process. Okay, you don't want to look into the energy of the other person. You don't care if the other person's emotions are giving him trouble or giving her trouble. You are just concerned about yourself. Okay, so keep that little selfish attitude out of the way to bring in back the beautiful to bring in back the beautiful magic for yourself, okay? Because you guys will have to still walk a long way, do a lot of work in your love life, okay? Which will of course give you that happiness, give you that understanding, give you the sense of pride and feeling that you can actually go through a lot, because you will be able to collect back some of the things you might have lost in the process, or that has gone through your hands or slipped through your fingers. But at the same time, keep in mind that you do have a lot of issues in your relationship, either yourself, both of you, whichever way it works, that needs to be taken care of before you progress forward in the future again. Okay, this is the future energy. As for the significant other's energy in the 3D, that person also, please, the significant other, to all my cross watchers, okay, you guys may have done something wrong in the past as well, okay? And if you all have done something wrong, please go forward in the month of December to set it right, or else you will be left in the cold again. This is not for the Capricorns, this is for the significant other in the lives of the Capricorn, okay? So please correct your actions right away if you have done something wrong, if you have not done the right thing, if you have given a judgment call or injustice or been unjustful to anybody, please correct that, or else chances are that your love situation will fall apart and you will be left in the cold again. Okay, that's for the significant other. As far as their environment is concerned, for the Capricorns resting for sure in the month of December, okay? because again, they have also gone through a lot of ups and downs, as far as I can see, through the course of their love journey. So they are going to be taking some time to meditate, to rest, to understand themselves better, to get back their energies, to recharge their batteries, whatever way this works for the Capricorns, okay? Which is, of course, in the event, it's going to open up your intuition. You will be blessed by your intuitive senses, okay? Because the moon is coming under your zodiac sign, okay, in the environment, going to bless you with their understanding, their intuition, their feelings of goodness. You will be able to see through things more clearly. You will be able to understand through things more clearly, to take the right judgment call in any situation that happens to you and your significant others thereafter. And that's the reason, of course, in the environment as well, you are also working very hard. Okay, you're not shrugging off your responsibilities, you're not shrugging off your duties. You are doing what you need to do, and that's what you're building up slowly once again, okay, by working hard. You have not given up, you have not stopped, Capricorns, okay, which is very good, because Capricorns, as I said, they climb the mountains as they age. So with age and with dignity and pride, that's what they're doing. They're building up that structure of their love life once again by working very hard in their environment, okay? That's a good thing to happen. That's a very good thing to happen, okay? Now, in the outcome, in their outcome, they have, you know, they have the Eight of Cups, okay, in their outcome, which is telling me that they have been unhappy. The Capricorns have been unhappy for quite some time, and they're waiting for that ninth cup, you know, to be given to them. But these cups are dented. These cups have gone, you know, they are no longer any good. So they do not want, but at the same time, they're grieving over the loss of all the dented cups. Okay, so again, as I said, something has happened in their love life that has brought this kind of an outcome for the Capricorns, where they have to go through this process. And also with the Three of Wands energy, they are trying to balance their life again, okay? This side of the Three of Wands is different from the other side. They have come out of the forest and they're standing in the in the desert, you know. But the desert is got nothing. There are no fruits, no trees, no plantations. But this person has not very old, you know, which means that the wisdom is walking into their life also at the same time. And that's the reason this person is in red, wearing the red cloak and trying to balance the energies between the fire and the water, okay, the air and the earth, by themselves, holding the three wands in the outcome. Why? Because they are wanting the Six of Cups back into their life, along with the world, which to them seems very far away. But they are not realizing that, you know, the circle has to be completed for their love situation to begin again. So whatever the circle is, they have to go through that circle of this world, okay? Whatever they have got, they have to break off one continuous motion to start another, but the first continuous motion has to end before the next cycle begins in the outcome, in the energy of the outcome place, okay? So therefore, guys, of course, you will be feeling a bit unhappy. You will be feeling a little bit miserable of the way the things have worked out for you or is working out for you in the month of December, okay? But at the same time, please know that it's happening for a reason, okay? It's happening because the universe is giving you the right guidance to balance yourself. Like I said, you are in a good energy flow, then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, This kind of an energy that kicks in throws the entire energy out of the system. Okay, when you don't want to hear anything, when you don't want to listen to anything, your emotions are kind of blocked off, you just want to rush through, you want to fight through it's a power game. That's the word I was looking for. It's kind of a power game, kind of a situation in your love life. Okay, Capricorns, but please remember that such situations in any love relationship does not yield good result. Okay, it's never a power game. It's never that I'm better than you or you are better than me. It's never that I have more than you and you have less than me, or that I'm much better off in my material world than you are. I'm a more capable person than you are. Those kind of power games, I'm just quoting examples that might or might not resonate with people, but those kind of power games do not yield any result. It's important for you to balance that. You have to balance that kind of situation to bring back the love in your life, or else you will be grieving. You don't want that grief anymore. Okay, sorry, this was the card. Or else you will be grieving. You don't want that grief anymore in your life. So therefore, stop playing the power game if you are doing that. Even with the significant others, the cross watchers, I'm telling you, if you guys have done something wrong in the past, please go ahead and correct it, or else you will be left out in the cold once again. Okay, and nobody wants to be left out in the cold. So please take care to control those kind of energies as and when it kicks in. And for the Capricorns, please balance yourself in the future, in the outcome. Okay, you need to balance your inner self, your outer self, the fire, water, air, earth elements in yourself, okay, before you can even travel further in this love relationship. Because you definitely are looking for the Six of Cups, but the Six of Cups you are still not getting, and that's why you're waiting here. Okay, you do want it, definitely you do want it, and that's why it's come out in the outcome card. You do definitely want it, but what's happening is that you are also spoiling it to a certain extent by doing what you should not be doing. That's my understanding. Okay, forgive me if I'm wrong in my interpretation, but what I see is what I'm telling you, for you to have the world back in the rightful way. So what you're doing right now is basically you will be completing circles in the next course of the month, in the month of December, to finish off what has remained incomplete in your love life or in your own personal situations with each other. Okay, so take care on those issues, guys, because we definitely don't want anything like that over here. And of course, you have the Five of Cups. There is grief as well in certain areas of your life, or in both your lives, where you guys are still not getting your facts right to come together, bond together, because somebody has played their games over here. Somebody has interfered in somebody's life, okay, to get what they want. It's basically the energy that I'm getting out of my reading here. It's an act of selfish person. Okay, somebody has been a little selfish in getting what they want without bothering about the other person's reactions or other person's wishes, or what kind of results it will bear for both of them going forward in their love relationship. Okay, so it's time to correct that. Kick those energies out as I just told you, as and when it comes in, so that you can rightfully take over the control of your own good energies. You do have good energies, Capricorn, in the month of December, but how you use it, in which direction you're going to use it, is what actually is going to matter. Okay, there you go. My love angels, even before I could do anything, comes out, says healing family issues. So both of you are healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So both of you, this is my angel, my love angel, both of you are having issues over your family conditions or situations that might be prevailing in the month of December 1st to the 15th, 2018. And that's why there is so much of, stories out here. Okay, so therefore, that's what the main core problem is, that both of you all are healing family issues that needs to close. Okay, guys, it needs to close for the new chapter to begin. But nobody can force that. Nobody can control that. Nobody can dominate those situations. You do have to leave it in the hands of the destiny, in the hands of the universe, to take their own judgment call on these kind of situations. Okay, if you force somebody to end a relationship, for example, that person might say yes and kill it. Okay, but at the end of the day, the trust and the happiness between the two of you will suffer, because nobody, if things are forced and power games are done, like I said, your love situation will be hampered. It has to be. Okay, so take care on those issues, Capricorns, in the month of December. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So the person, like I just said, the person may be different from you. Just because he or she loves you, they are not your clones, guys. Okay, you cannot dominate their life. You cannot control their wishes. You cannot kind of play tricks on their mind, or play mind games to end situations, to begin situations. That suits you. Okay, that suits you. So therefore, keep those issues in mind as you go in the month of December 1st to the 15th, and I'm pretty sure good things will happen for you, because internally the Capricorns definitely want good stuff, to come into their love life. But they have to really, really, really work a little bit more hard, do some more work for themselves in this process of their love relationship, so that they can get the right guidance from the universe, doing the right thing. This card wanted to come out, so I've taken this card, and it says inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. That's what I just told you. Use your wisdom, guys. Okay, don't force situations to happen according to your own whims and fancies. Okay, use your wisdom, intuition, intuitively. Understand the spiritual aspects of your love relationship, and you will definitely be successful, because the bottom of the deck says receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to the others that you are not doing at this point in time. And that is the reason you guys have been suffering or are still in the process of not completing the journey in the right possible directions. Okay, so keep an open mind, guys, because everybody needs their own time and their own for their own issues to heal. Okay, everybody needs that energy to work through in the right possible way. You can be, if your significant others, I'm talking to Capricorn, they need your advice, give them a helping hand, but don't please play any power game in this respect. It's my wish or no wish, it's my way or highway kind of a situation. Don't do that, because that battle, even if you think you have won for the moment, is going to be very temporary, because a time will come for you when the universe will have to step in and correct the process for you, and that is something you wouldn't like. Okay, so take care to build up on your love relationship as you go forward in the month of December. And as I do the next update, I'm pretty sure I'm going to see good issues and good energy flow than what I have seen today for now. Take care, guys, and see you again. Love you all and stay blessed for now.